Hello everyone and welcome to a new tutorial that was requested quite a lot the last times. So I thought I would give you a short overview of how we can now pack things in text tools, especially some of the new ways. So we are gonna do two kinds of mod packing. So first we are gonna use the transaction mod packing, which is in my experience, the easiest way, even for inexperienced mod users, And otherwise, I will also go over the Create Modpack Advanced and gonna show you a little bit what we can do in those things. So in general, in transaction, we have two possibilities. We have prepare transaction. This means that whatever you load into TT will not be added to the transaction when you're beginning it. So let me show you. If we hit begin transaction and let's say I'm importing now an earring on which I'm working. Just choosing any of the options. Finishing. You will see that when I open transaction here again, everything that I just loaded in is packed in here. So if I don't want to do this, like let's say I want to pack a gear mod or a clothing mod, or I want to copy some materials, then I don't want to have everything in the final mod pack that I'm doing. So you can click prepare transaction and let's say I want something else where I was using a material from. Just importing it. And now it's in here. But now I can click on begin transaction and now I can start with the actual mod packing. So let's start with this. I'm just using my sword earrings again. Just whatever I type in here is gonna be added to the transaction mod pack the moment I begin transaction. And as you can see now, everything is in here. And the easiest way whenever you want to change something, like let's say I want to change maybe a glow on something. Give it a moment to load. So this is the silver one. And I want to have it not in blue. The jewel, but let's say I want to have it in bright red. Copy row. Whoops. Paste row. And now it's important, when you save to TX, click here. If you click here to save to TX, it will also be written in here. So I'm going back now here. Everything works correctly. So, and now the easiest way to pack this is basically go here to transaction status, transaction target. Now you can either choose a TTMP or a PMP. I normally always choose the TTMP. Now you click here on target path and name your thing whatever. Earrings in red. Save. And now the cool thing, basically the moment you hit commit transaction, this will be packed. And if you close it, you can now before we are doing this, I will also show you. So this is one way to pack it. And as you can see, if I open now the mod pack that we just created, just prepare any transactions, or you can import mod packs. So import mod pack and earrings in red. And if we are looking through this, there is only the Baron earrings, even though I imported the Radiant earrings before. But because I did the Radiant earrings in the preparing and not in the actual transaction, it will not be packed. So this is the easiest way how to pack things. The other way is via the advanced modpack editing, which is in my case the easiest way because it allows you to give a lot of options for the model or for whatever texture you want. So I'm going here to create modpack. advanced. And for this one, I'm just gonna start with earrings in red. Options. Just gonna add here test Modpack. Now we are going here to the next page, and in here we can start now with our option list. So we are starting by hitting add and a standard group, meaning now we have a group which we can edit. Up here, I'm gonna name this, let's say, roots, and this one base. Oh, right. And now for a short explanation, you have here the group title. This is gonna be displayed here. Then you have the group options, which is gonna be displayed here. And as you can see, I can now add different things, which will be either an option or a choice. Meaning you can set this group up here as a single selection. This means that only one point can be chosen. So this only works when things are not affecting each other. Otherwise, you can add a multi-selection, but that means also that you need to be careful that things are not allowed to overwrite each other. Otherwise, you will have the same output in the end because things are starting to overwrite itself. So for me, I'm just gonna make here my base. And what I do normally is I'm giving a base, meaning everything is in here that is not gonna be changeable. So in my case, it's gonna be the models and the metadata, and probably the maps as well, because I only have changes for what I plan right now in the color sets. The color sets are in the material. Let me put this a tiny bit over here back. Whoops, too big. Like this. And now option priority is new. Basically, it tells you this, the lower the priority in here, the more it overwrites the others. Because what you normally do is basically the thing that you want to be able to overwrite anything else will be at the end, because this is basically on the top, even though it's at the bottom. But now with the new text tools, we can also set priorities. So you can set a priority if something is allowed to overwrite something or not. So I'm gonna have here my base. Now I go here to the item list, and here I choose what item I want to pack. So in my case, it's the Baron earrings, which I click in here. And now this thing is immensely important and will help you a lot, because depending on where you click, it packs things automatically. So when I'm here in metadata, which means basically if I have include child files ticked, everything from all the other tabs that is connected to this one will be packed. So if I just click metadata, the following will happen. It will basically pack everything, which is not what we want, because we want a little bit of order in it. So let's start anew. I'm gonna click base. And now I'm gonna untick here the child files. So I have here now the metadata manipulations, which you can check in here. For example, what model is gonna be displayed, etc. And then I have something that is called the model. And here you have the models that are being connected to this one earring that we have. The cool thing is, if I have, for example, now here the include child files, it will only pack textures that are connected to this model. So if I have something on female and I have only Midlander female where the textures are, the thing that I would do is basically choose Midlander female. Right now I have it on Midlander male here because the earrings are unisex. So the moment I click on here and add existing, yep. Oh, wait. Oops, our earring is not in here. Here we go. Let me import this fast again, because we packed it, but we didn't make it new. So once again, going back, and I want my Earrings in red. Here, Midlander female. There we go. Import. There we go. Baron. Earrings. Just making sure that now everything is in here. Meaning we have also our normal and the mask. All right, perfect. So now we can go back. Create modpack, advanced. And don't know if it's in here. No, it's not. So I'm just gonna make it basically again with earrings, test, modpack. Now we basically do the same that we did before. So we are adding the group. We are editing this group title. I'm just gonna use base and then here roots, or the other way around, whatever you want. All right, and if I click now in it, there we go. Now I can choose the metadata. As we said, add existing means everything that is currently in the TT is going to be packed. And here for models, there, now we have it. Since I use Midlander male one, I'm going to tick this one. And now I leave here at include child files because I want all of this packed, so materials and textures, and hit add existing. As you can see, now everything is in here. And now what I can do, I basically remove what I don't want. So in my case, I don't want the model and I don't want the material. See, material is fine because I didn't change this. And there we go. Yep. Done. As you can see, since we have single action, I can't click anything else, and this is what I want. So the next one would be changing group, edit once again. I'm gonna call this one here models. Models, female and male. And basically, once again, what you can do in here is you can call this models. And now you make one male and you make one female. And now this thing we can have as multi-selection because it's not interfering with each other. So once again, going here to Baron earring. Once again to models. And this time I only want to include the models. So nothing of the other one. So I'm unticking include child files. And I'm adding this one, this one, this one, this one. I think this one. Then basically doing the same for females. So this one, this one, this one. I think this one. We can check this later because we might want to recheck also the other things. Yeah, could be. Okay. Anyway, now what we can also do, see, now we can untick and tick it, whatever we want. And it doesn't matter what we untick because everything is already packed in here. So the next thing I want to do is adding an option for the jewel. And now, since this is only a color set edit, I just need to add the material. So I'm going here to new options and I'm calling this red. And I'm gonna call the other one blue and maybe a glow. So red, we have the one that is already in here. And here is the thing, like if you are unsure if something is correctly or not, simply click here on done, finish. And I have here my red earrings test. You can choose here whatever you want or set it in settings and hit save. Now this one is created and we can go to our Baron earring and check and be like, okay, so this is gonna be wet. So this is fine. Also gonna check the other things and can check like what material we need. So it's definitely B what we need. Then we can also check what the numbers were. So we know 1101 is Lalafell female, Lalafell male, and Wolgadin is 901. It's also male. So female is the last one we coded, which is 801. So, and now when I know this all, I basically can go back, create modpack, advanced, and now we click on load form and tick back to our one that we made. And everything is in here, just not the empty groups because this got deleted. So I'm gonna go in here. So male is definitely the correct one. Male is gonna have the last two ones. Back to model. So whoops. All right. And now we can go here to add again, standard, edit, and now we can name those jewels. I can go here to red. I'm gonna add a blue and a glow. So I can show you what else we can do. So I'm gonna have here the red. So Baron earring. There we go. Materials, since I know that it is on B, I click B. Once again, I don't need any child files and add existing. Now, basically what I could do is I close it and go back again. But what you can also do in the new text tools, if I go here now to blue, I can go to add with custom color set. Just make sure that you're in the correct material. So I can add with custom color set and find color sets that I already saved. Since the dye is for me always with blue, I know if I choose gold with blue, gold with dye is gonna be the correct one, and the color set that you choose here is gonna be written here on the material. Same for here. I'm choosing glow. Oh wait, we need to actually use this in silver. So add with custom color set, and I need silver with dye. There we go. Yes. And now basically we can do here the same. So once again, B, add with custom color set. Now we need the glow, so silver with glow. There we go. Now you can click done. And this is how you make different ones. And as this one can't be multi-selection because you have to choose one, I chose to keep this in single selection. And this is how you are gonna add a lot of different options, ideas, and everything. So I'm just gonna click here now, finish. Since we basically want to keep the name, I'm just gonna call this save. Yes, we don't care that it already exists. And now when we close this, we can check if it works. So this is currently the right one. If I pack this all correctly now, I can choose here the blue and the jewel should be in blue. If it's not blue, you would have to go back into the mod pack and see what is the issue. But there we go. And those are the two main ways for me. And I think which are also very helpful for people who maybe are starting with modding or are new with the new text tools. But basically, the transaction is the one that is the easiest because it will basically pack everything once you begin transaction, what you touch afterwards. So you can make this very, very easy and clean to pack. And for everyone who wants some more options, some advanced editing, then the advanced mod packing is great. And as you can see, whenever you want to redo something, you can just hit load form and choose one of the older packs. So for me, I can even go to my latest hair, go in here and check all the options. All right, just make sure that whenever you do this, it has to be an advanced mod pack. If you just hit a normal one, like I think this one, oh, this one still works because I made it like with this technique, so it actually gets it as advanced mod pack. But basic mod packs can't be opened that way. All right, that's it all. That was, whoa, nearly 20 minutes. Anyway, I hope this is helpful for you guys. And if you have any questions, join the Dark Moon's Realm server, Discord. We have a very helpful help channel. Otherwise, I'm going to stream tomorrow again on Twitch. And if you want to know or want to learn how to create those things, because they are all handmade, like 99% by now of my mods, you can join the Dark Moon Weaves Patreon, which we started this month, where we're going to show you how to 3D model, how to weight it, how to implement it, and of course, how to refine it. Otherwise, I hope to see you around again. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feedback, comments, like I said, join the Discord. And otherwise, don't forget to leave a like and follow. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.